Look, tournaments, opens, step on the court, focus. Said I got a plan, but I don't show it. And my confidence is steady growing. Underhand, bowling, move the ball, I control it. Crowd get excited when I roll it. And he got power, but no placement. Just give me a setup, I'm waiting. Told my partner for the game, if you want the middle, you could take it. Whole team playing power side. Down points, you still gotta try. If you shoot it low, then I gotta slide. It's like when I shoot, it's a homicide. And after the game, we gon' shake hands. We just made it to the finals. Please nobody do the rain dance. If I see you standing idle, I'ma hit a cut and make you change stance. And every moment here is vital. Feel like Carlene going primal. Best believe I'm coming for the title. Me versus me, I don't got no rivals. Me versus me, I don't got no rivals. And you already know my body. Once I start, nobody can stop me. Try to aim lower in the volley. I'ma dive in kamikaze. Damn, that was bars. Chat, bars or not? Bars or not? Mic check. Good. Chat, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the team. I said if you go outside, you look at the grass, you're gonna see green. You guys already seen the title, y'all. Today we're going to be reacting to some of the best volleys from yesterday's Elks tournament, y'all. I was a little skeptical when I heard that there was a $20 fee, spectator's fee. But y'all, I assure you, I had my money's worth within the first hour of me being there, y'all. Games got spicy, and we're gonna jump into excuse me, we're gonna jump into some of the best volleys from Dan and Tyshawn versus Tavo and Timbo, which was, in my opinion, one of the best games of the day. That was easily one of the best games of the day. Surprisingly, I did not expect that game to have that much action in it. I'm not gonna lie. And I was talking to a couple people on the side, and they had the same sentiment. You know, there was a couple people that were gonna leave. They're like, you know, we're thinking we're gonna head out, and then this game started, and it was just shots fired from the jump. I'm like, yo, you guys glad you stayed? They're like, yeah, we are. This game was a little bit over an hour, FYI, a little bit over an hour. I cut it down to the best moments, and these are probably the volleys that I'll make clips out of. Let's get into it. I think I cut it down to about 20 minutes. So let's get into it. See what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Hold on. Get the camera a little bit bigger. Here we go. Nice spike. Lob was crazy. Who's going to give that setup, man? Who's going to give that setup? That was the winning shot, y'all. Bro, drives are so underestimated, bro. I want to turn the volume down a little bit. Like, bro, Tavo literally, he didn't shoot. All he did was he drove the ball and he made sure it was like right alongside his body. so that it would be difficult for Dan to like really tee off on it. Turn this volume down a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me. Let me see. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Chat, how's the audio? Can y'all hear? Everything good? How we feeling today? ¿Cómo tú estás? All right, here we go. Jump back in. It's not always about kill shots. It's how you just want to drive the ball. You want to lob the ball. Good footwork from Tyshawn. Yee. Oh my gosh. Good right hand right there. Tyshawn on weak side, Dan on power. Tyshawn is in front at all times. Oh my gosh. We got the infamous Tavo hustle here on display. Dan trying to dominate this volley. Wow. Yo, nasty right to right. Holy moly. Tavo tried to find Tyshawn's left hand. He's a little too sturdy there and just super unexpected. Y'all saw this live. I was like, yo, he caught me. He had me looking to the left and then he shot it right. Good shot. Tyshawn's shooting a lot. Chat, I gotta tell y'all something. I found this match really interesting. Good hustle here. I find this matchup real interesting because Tyshawn almost beat Tavo in a singles. Whoa. Beautiful drive. I'll just say Tyshawn almost beat Tavo at King of the Court. I think it was 19 or point game 21. And then I'm gonna answer your question right now, Quelly. And then Dan just a week prior won an open doubles with Timbo. So it's like I feel like everybody's acquainted with each other's game on this court right here. Quelly said, "Who do you think is a better partner, D-Boy or Allen?" I mean Tyshawn. Wait, who are you swapping out for Tyshawn? D-Boy? You mean Tyshawn or Allen, or what are you saying? Tyshawn played this really well. Who do you think is a better partner, D-Boy or Tyshawn? D-Boy or Tyshawn? That's a good question. It's a good question. Well, you know, I like both their games. I say I'm probably more of a fan of D-Boy. I think I've seen him a little bit more, but Tyshawn really impressed me this day.
They're on Facebook. I want to say they're in Facebook. Definitely go check them out. And he dropped $450 on these.
Ooh, that was iffy. Oh my. Chat, that drive looked like it was gonna be out, way out. What's good, Spiders? But I don't know, man. If I was there in person, a part of me thought it was gonna drop in. But then again, some people say I have a tendency to save out balls too. What do we think though? Mind you, he hit it with his left. I don't know, chat. Cause look, the ball is pretty high. But look at where Tyshawn's at. He's not even at the hash mark yet. This is not a lot of height to you know what I mean? Like nasty, good conversion from Tavo there. I've seen these games, awesome games. Yeah, it was some really good games. But when D-Boy played against Timbo, he got under 10. And when Tyshawn played him, he got above 15. I mean, this is one day. This is just one day. You know, this is 1 day of data. So if we're going off of 1 day's worth of data, then I guess, yeah, you'd have to say Tyshawn's better.
$450 donation. That is by far the biggest donation we've ever received. I just need to continue to express my gratitude for that. It's unbelievable. So thank you.
Nasty. Chat, so this is gonna happen more than one time with these two in this formation. I feel like Timbo's left hand is so solid, maybe you know one of the best lefts on the court for sure. He's gonna stick it in the middle a lot, and Tavo is not gonna be sure what to cover at times. Nice spike. Oh my gosh, beautiful lob, chat. And Dan just got stuck on the floor. Right away he goes, I can't move from here, I can't go. Good cover from Tavo. Nice slice from Timbo. Oh my god. Oh my god, shot. He's so fast. Like, and he's just pushing that wall. His fast switch muscle fibers are quick. Really good reaction time from Tyshawn. Hustle. So this is interesting, chat. I don't think Tyshawn felt it. Timbo said he hit Tyshawn with the ball, as in going forward. Kind of hard to see here. Everyone was so smothered. But yeah, I can see it. Tyshawn hit the ball, got up immediately. He might have been out for that. Anyway. Did you bet any games? Nah. I could have bet some games. But I had a great time, I'm not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Highly recommend this event. If you've never been, highly recommend coming and just seeing just experiencing it in person. Nice lob. You know, it's one thing seeing it on video. It's another thing seeing it in person. Good footwork from Timbo. Battling for position.
2 serves, 5-all.
5-all to start this game. Just going for it. Just going for it. And I don't... Oh. Ty didn't need to stick that left in there. Chad, I don't know if I've ever seen either of these two teams play together. Nice right to right. Oh my gosh. And Dan got broken there. I just don't think he was ready. That shot didn't seem too crazy. I guess he's just going for it. Just going for a winner. Great game. Yeah, this was one of my favorites. from this day. Tavo was on fire. I thought he was doing okay. I wouldn't say he was on fire, but I think he did his thing. Right to left. Oh, there's a lot of pressure from Tavo here. That's lob. No kill shots. Yeah, a lot of volleying. Bruh, Timbo with Tavo is cheating.
Oh, somebody. Oh, somebody.
That's funny, man. Timbo with Tavo is cheating. Bro, I'm like, I've never seen this team before. I have to see these two. Something interesting about this play, chat. I'm gonna title this video "The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly." I clipped up a lot of the good plays, but also there were just some missed calls. And right here, we're gonna see Dan call a backswing, hold it, and the ref just didn't hear it. Just didn't hear it at all. And to the point where right here, Tavo calls hold it on Tyshawn, and I'm line reffing, and you know, this gets ruled as no block. And I'm telling the ref, but Dan called a backswing over here, and he's just like, he just didn't even understand. He said, "Go, Dan." Timbo is the master at getting position. Oh, bro, he's so good. He's so good. Oh, I thought he said go, Dan. I thought he said hold it. Wow, okay. So that's what happened. That was my bad then. Timbo and Tavo play great together. I remember seeing old games of them playing together too. Yeah. It's a classic team. OG team right there. Never seen Dan and Tyshawn play together. Good sprawl. Tyshawn's left hand is working. It's doing enough. It's doing enough. Good kill shot from Timbo, man. Timbo's just, that footwork is just so aggressive. It's an aggressive amount of footwork. It just gets him in position to score and or get downs. Nasty. Chat, Tyshawn was charging rent in that right corner, y'all. He was owning it. Right line, he was hitting a lot of great right line drives. Good shot from Dan right there. And Timbo told Tavo there, "You're giving it to him. You got to hit it higher." His lobs to get in position was masterful all game. Facts. The lob master. Looks so effortless when he does it too. It's interesting. Some punch action from Tavo. Oh my gosh. Good diving kill shot right there. Chad, that's what I mean when I say Tyshawn was so fast at his velocity. Like his start to his 0 to 60 was quick this game. Super quick. Yeah, Tavo's punching that ball with his left and right hand, if you notice, which is interesting. Nice lefty kill shot. Yeah, Tyshawn definitely had the most kills in this game. What's good, Chang? Definitely had the most kill shots in this game by far. Nice, right to left spike. The pressure. This angle work. You got Timbo on power now. Tavo on the weak side. Nice. We're gonna have Timbo. Timbo's gonna complain to the ref, and I was actually there. I remember this. He said something about Dan moving illegally, so I just wanna run it back and like look and see if there was anything sketchy about Dan's movement. I didn't think he was doing anything wrong. So Tavo's shooting, Dan's moving in. Am I tripping, chat? They look clean to me. Chat, my camera was like focusing and unfocusing at different times. I'll figure out how, like, what's the setting on that. Oh, wow. Dan just gave up on it. Left to left line is crazy. The drive. Sound like someone in the crowd said hold it, not a player on court. Nice lob work. And you just cannot give Timbo a low shot like that without putting it away. Everything was okay in that volley. Okay. Nobody's using gloves. Yeah, no one's using gloves here. They're not playing glove ball. Oh my gosh. Yo, Tyshawn had the most kill shots in this game by far. By far. And I think I want to say Timbo and Dan are maybe tied. Maybe Timbo has one more. Tavo might have hit one this game. But Tyshawn is, I'm counting like 5 or 6 kill shots already. We're about halfway through the highlights. Well, the next one we'll tally them. That way we keep like a accurate count. Lefty punch from Tavo. Timbo's timing is nasty. It's really precise. It's good. Tavo heard me. He's like, what? Only 1 kill shot? Make it 2.
11, 10.
Let's double that. So let's double up. Powerful left from Tavo. Yeah, Tavo is definitely the best left on the court, I want to say. Strongest left, for sure. Good shot right there. 12-10 right now, chat. Score is 12-10. Close game. Good power. Oh my gosh, chat. And this is why power doesn't always work. Dan countered him with a lob. Ty said that was disgusting. Timbo gave him a dap on the side. He said respect.
Hold it.
Oh, wow.
Wait to the server.
Wow, chat. So the ref, who, by the way, chat, this game's ref started off being Carlos. Carlos had to go, and Taiwan ended up taking his spot. Mind you, Taiwan was going to be playing in the finals to whoever wins this game. That being said, I think the reffing was fair. But yeah, Tavo is definitely, crowding this shot. It looks like there might have been contact right there. He's definitely moving towards, you know what I mean? He's moving into the player hitting the ball. He's not moving back. He's trying to get to the side of him. Dan's taking a big step back. And let's see. Right, so if we consider that the swing, his, it's almost like a pass interference, in football, pass interference. It's like he's taking his swing, and Tavo is kind of impeding. He draws some contact on the left. And Taiwan's not having it, quite frankly. Taiwan was not having it. Timbo's going to coach Tavo a little bit. Not sure what he's saying here. Couldn't really hear him.
That's too heavy. That looked a little heavy.
Yeah, I think they're going to...
Ball's not off his hand yet.
Tavo saying what was he supposed to do? Go under him, go around him? Chat, I want to say he's supposed to go backwards, or stay to the right of him.
Can we please ask for
So they want to appeal.
Don't say, can you ask? If you
Are you on the right line?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys asked him.
So they're going to ask me. I was on the right line.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was born in
He's going to ask me if there was some illegal movement. I'm going to be honest and say yes.
Okay, did you see illegal movements earlier? Did you see
And I did. And I think they're going to do a video appeal and check out the camera.
No, I thought he moved it sideways.
Back of me, you're right. We got Ten's Finest here with the video replay. Super helpful, by the way. Nice, what's it called? Quality of life feature for a tournament.
Just say.
Yo, you silly, Paulie.
Starts to move in. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, they're going to call him out for that. So Eddie was saying that's clean. Everything was clean. And, you can take what you will from that and judge Eddie accordingly. Watching you, Eddie. All right, let's move on. Let's keep going. Do I fix the camera angle? Yes, I do. Let's keep going, chat. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly. That was the ugly. Big angle right there. Barely retrieved by Timbo. There's no visibility right there. Good spot from Dan. Tyshawn's a big dude. It only makes sense to use him. Hit that ball at him, around him. It's lob action. Footwork from Tyshawn. Nasty right to left from Timbo. Golly, boy. Oh my gosh. Nasty right to left from Timbo. Oh my gosh. I'm just checking the audio. All right, we're good. Someone just got that killer instinct. Spot from Tyshawn. That was a beautiful spot. You're a big dude. You got to use yourself too. Hit the ball at yourself, around yourself. You can do that in general, especially if you're tall or you're wide. Score is 12-11. Both teams fighting tooth and nail. Ooh. All right, Timbo's gonna appeal to Taiwan that Tyshawn was moving dirty here. So let's run it back, chat. Let's just check it out. I don't want to say anything too early, but did you guys see Tyshawn moving illegally? They're definitely crowding each other over there. But let's really just break it down. So Tavo's shooting. Tyshawn's getting in front. Fair. Tavo's shooting. Tyshawn's adjusting his feet a little. I mean, I don't see any foul play here yet, right? It looks like Tyshawn's gonna have to get backed up. Yeah, he does adjust. Yeah, chat. What are we talking about? I remember when Timbo played in Puerto Rico when he was 17 years old. Oh, snap. That's a throwback. Nice. I like it hurt. I like it hurt. Both teams just attacking middle, just looking for a setup.
Yes, sir.
We get a block ball. Not them going to the replay center. Yeah, they went to the replay center.
That's the point.
Chat, we get not one, but two illegal movements, chat. Either this game or Taiwan versus Carlene are the best games of the tourney. Yeah, that Carlene game was nice too. Carlene and Josh versus D-Boy and Ty. That was a great game too. We'll check that. We'll check out the highlights from that after this. All right, so here, chat, again, similar to before, we have Tavo's on the side of Tyshawn. We're gonna see him advance forward though, as Tyshawn's shooting. And yo, this happens, right? This happens, and sometimes it's a matter of inches between whether it's legal or not. Taiwan was on it though.
As I'm swinging, he's going like this right on my shot.
You know what else was a good game? Timbo is not happy about this at all, by the way. But I don't think he saw it completely. But Chris Show and Rick Bolo versus Paulie and Julio. That was a good game too.
It happened. He moved illegally again. That's the point, guys. He's on his left. He's coming around.
I like Julio versus KO. Who's KO? Julio versus KO. It's the timing, Tavo. Yeah, it is the timing. Robbie? At this point, chat, things get interesting because Timbo goes, you know what? I think I'm realizing a conflict of interest. In the beginning of the game, Carlos was reffing. He had to leave, and now Taiwan's reffing. And now I feel uncomfortable because it doesn't make sense. And he's not wrong. It doesn't make sense to have Taiwan reffing this game when whoever wins this game goes to play Taiwan in the finals. It made absolute sense. The timing of it, like letting Taiwan ref for that long up until, you know, an unfavorable call and then calling it out, kind of doesn't look, it looks a little funny, but the facts of the matter are the facts of the matter. And yeah, Taiwan's going to sit down here. I thought he did a great job reffing. And on top of that, even a perceived conflict of interest it just doesn't look good. So I thought they made the right decision of swapping him out. They had Paulie jump in instead. He was up late last night. Yeah, I was up late last night. We put up one reaction and 5 or 6 clips so far from yesterday's tournament. Just working on turnover time. I want to be fast with it. And so, that's going to take just staying up. So yeah, Paulie's going to kind of just deliberate with Timbo about the timing of the ref change. And it's neither here nor there, in my opinion. Taiwan has been honest. Yeah. Now, Timbo has had enough talking to Paulie. He said, I just want to play now. And Paulie just wants to get his bars off, man. Paulie wants to get his bars off. He wants to, hear and be heard, like we all do. And yeah, I agree. I'd say that, yeah, that's more so on Paulie to, just keep everything running smooth. There was some illegal movement. I think Timbo's moved on from it. He's gonna coach Tavo a little bit. I don't remember everything Timbo was saying, but at one point I heard him, tell Tavo, look, you can't just give the ball straight to him. You have to angle him. You got to move him around. We're at 12 up now. Good get. Wow. I think I was right there. I think that's what he told him right there. Oh, jammed him up. Oh, missed the dap. That's almost a timeout. All that deliberation. Yeah, that was a lot of deliberating. Wow, that was gonna stay in. Lefty punch, chat. Look at the lefty punch. Oh my gosh, it's so fire. Ooh. Chat, watch me put that into my game ever so seamlessly, bruh. Oh my gosh, the lefty punch. Tavo too good? He is, bruh. Backhand. Ooh. Good lord. Left corner, left side, okay. Oh my God. Dan swinging for the fences there. Damn, chat from the get behind from the get from Tavo under Ty's legs to this freaking bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. You can't even see, bruh. He's just guessing at this point. Go roll action. Timbo with a left to left right here. Are you kidding me? Tavo squares his hips and shoulders for every shot, and it shows. Like, what do you mean squares? Bruh, look at this left to left, bruh. Was that a block, chat? He was kind of right there. He kind of was there. Chat, this is good form right here from Dan, by the way. Look at how he puts the back of his hand on the floor to make sure he doesn't scrape nails. Like, he gets his hand flat on the floor and just moves parallel to the floor. Faces perpendicular to the front wall. I see what you're saying. What that means is Tavo aligns all joints and limbs to put his entire body behind every swing at the ball. That's fire. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to look out for that now. Timbo said it bounced twice. Timbo said it bounced twice. Ollie said block ball. You got an equipment. Chat, something funny happens here. This is an equipment timeout. And if you notice, y'all, earlier in the match, mind you, this is the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Earlier in the match, oh no, he's going to do it now. Damn, I don't want to spoil it now. All right, so somebody's going to change shirts here, right? We're going to need an equipment change. It's going to be a shirt change. And, I don't want to spoil it. You'll see. Remember this shirt change right here. Remember this shirt change. Tavo rocking the white beater. White beater with the aqua blue. Chat, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank y'all for chilling. Everybody hit that like button. What that means, basically dropping that back foot into place before moving into the shot. People just don't do it like they used to. Both Tavo and D-Boy defended left corner really well this tourney. Agreed. So there's gonna be some argument about this call, but it's gonna be a block ball eventually. The refs are gonna deem that, Dan had a valid call there. He had a valid case. Wish I knew what Timbo was saying right now.
Yo, how much were the chips?
We may never know.
Let's go,
Chat, I was line reffing y'all. I was over there famished, y'all. I didn't eat all day. I needed some salt, some sodium, something. They had chips in the back.
One serve.
All right, one serve. Dan's finding that middle really well. called it called. I thought there was a inch of a cross there. What do y'all think about that? Good hands all around, left to right. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, bruh. So, bruh, just hands for days. Good gets all around, good hands. Eventually, Tyshawn got jammed up. Remember I told you guys about the shirt change. So it already happened because I see the shirt is on differently now. But basically, Dan put the shirt on backwards. And then so after that equipment change, like a little bit later, Dan took another short break to adjust his shirt, you know, take it off, put it the other way. And Tyshawn comes over. He's like, yo, that's mad smart, bro. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yo, Mike, this is the good, the bad, the ugly. He's like, yo, you put your shirt on backwards so you could flip it back around later on in the game. I just found that mad funny. Good cover. A lot of under the leg shots this game. The shot from Ty. Timbo is not happy about that, chat. Not happy at all. And basically he told him there, chat. He said, yo, I'm gonna show you guys what he said. I should have left that on there. He said, let me see. Oh, right here. He basically said, see if I could extend this. Okay, here we go. So he basically said, Tava, you don't move the ball. You gotta put the ball either in front of you or at an angle. That's solid advice. I think that's good advice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, with the walk-off, chat. With the walk-off. Nice. 15-13. Long battle, chat. How many volleys have we seen? And only a few points have transpired. It's just a lot of back and forth this game. Again, this game was over an hour long. Ay, 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 chat. Ay, caliente. That might have been the best spike all day. Ooh. Placement from Dan. Tavo thought about boxing out right there. He got out of there, though. Nice. Tyshawn gotta be at 7 or 8 kills by now. Still leading in kill shots by my estimations. More punch work from Tavo. Oh. Jeez. Chat, how did we get there? How did we get to the point where Dan was spent? Yeah, he's exhausted. Jeez. Timbo with the 88 box out, chat, in real time. My mind is expanding right now. I've never seen this. I've never seen this footwork. This is insane footwork right here. Yo, this is crazy. That's dirty in my book. Chat, is this dirty, bro? Yo, this is crazy. Bro, I would have never thought to, like, I don't box out at all anyway. But like did he? I'm trying to just see, did Timbo draw contact or nah, right? Because if he didn't draw contact, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to tell with the depth perception, but who drew the contact? Is this only dirty if Timbo drew the contact? I think he might have. That was a phenomenal try from Dan. Dan is just super flexible. Timbo did contact. It looked like he did. Yeah, it looked like he did. Is the ref gonna call anything? Insane. Hella dirty. You don't need to place your feet next to someone playing handball. It's not a physical sport. Yeah. But is it placing your feet next to them? Is that an issue? Just being next to them? Or is it you initiating contact? That's an issue. What do you mean exactly? Nice dive right there from Timbo. Lefty punch, chat. That lefty punch. Ooh, good angle. Right to left.
16-14.
Right, 16-14. Still a close game. There might be some momentum shifting now. See what happens these next couple volleys. Ball movement from Tavo. Right hand punch from Tavo. Just both hands. Throwing them. I like those drives, man. Oh man, Dan's finding that those drives in the middle. He's not. He hasn't converted all of them. I think he might have some knee pain right here. It looks like his knee is hurting. He's gonna take a TO. He hasn't converted points off every one of them, but a lot of those drives up the middle are catching. They're catching Tavo and Timbo off guard, and you know a lot of times they're giving back setups. That's a box out, but if you touch him, you're out. Right. Yeah, Timbo cannot touch Dan. Right. Yeah.
Server, match point serving 14.
All right, chat, and we are at match point 14, chat. It was literally back and forth up until 14. It was 16-14. They're at point game 14 now. And again, these are just the highlights, right? So if you're not seeing it here, a lot of those shots were probably outside, just balls hit into the floor, etc. Chat. Shout out to all parties. Timbo was completing a swing. Okay. Okay. Fair. Fair. Chat, that was a brolic game. Again, when I tell you I felt like I got my spectators' fees worth, right? There was a $20 spectator fee. When I tell you I felt like I got my spectators' fees worth, like I enjoyed myself. I literally enjoyed myself, right? These games are fire on the highlights, bro. Imagine in person, feeling the energy in the room, seeing the, hearing the acoustics of some of these shots, the volleys, the crowd. Crazy. All right, let's move on, chat. We got a couple more highlights. I'm gonna make some clips of that a little bit later. That was Dan and Tyshawn versus Timbo and Tavo, and that was to go to the finals. That was literally to go to the finals. All right, moving right along. We got another game that was about an hour long. Love the sportsmanship, chill, respectful. Yeah, for sure. It's nice to see it, especially after like a big battle like that. Players are just like, yo, respect, bro. Respect. Did your thing. All right, this is Josh Garcia and Carlene versus D-Boy and Tyshawn. This was, D-Boy and Taiwan. The other Tai. This was another just heavy hitter game. Bro. Lot of battles. Yo, you hear the crowd? This is 1920, chat. Nobody wants to let anything go. Josh is on the floor. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo. He said, can we get a shovel? We gotta dig him up. Crazy. We're at 0-0. Good jam right there. Good power, good pressure. I just want to turn the volume down a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me. Let me see. Right here, chat. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out today, man. I appreciate you. I was up late last night editing for y'all. Just making sure y'all had something to watch this morning. And we're back. Why Carlene didn't lob that ball? That's the question everybody's wondering, man. That's the question everybody's wondering. I'm like, at least, bro. At least if you can't lob it, bro, don't hit it at Josh, bro. Like, bro, hit the ball anywhere away from Josh. Angle it. You just hit a line drive somewhere. Something, bro. Something. And then, I see what Carlene was saying too. Carlene was like, at least like, get up, like get your hands up, something. And he might have got away with just like posturing up, right? Sometimes you get away with that. Oftentimes you get away with that, depending how, on whose shot it is or whatever. But you got to think too, that's 19-20. Bro, everybody tired, bro. Everybody tired. You hit the deck, you might not want to get up. Let's keep going. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Good lob. The gorilla. The gorilla. Chat, they thought this call was late. Can we hear it here? Can we double check it and hear it? This is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Chat, and by the way, side note, it's always nice seeing Josh Garcia because I feel like we don't see him that much. And he is one of those players who got his A card at a super young age. I think 15, 16 or something like that. A lot of experience in the game, just like a real rare Pokemon type of character. So yeah, this call does sound a little late, right? So we're here with it, and the call hasn't been made yet.
Side out. It was late. It was a pause, but you called it late.
Late call.
It's a side out.
I think Taiwan got confused here. He did serve. I'm pretty sure he did just serve that one. Yeah. Chat, you know, one thing I found interesting, man, I was watching, I was doing a lot of editing last night, and I'm watching some of these games and some of the disagreements between some of the players. I'm putting together the good, the bad, and the ugly for all these games. And, like, it just hit me like, bro, like, we're all adults, right? We're playing, we've all come together to play sports and have a good time and exercise and, laugh and joke and ball out. And, like, it just hit me like, bro, a lot of us are we're like some big kids, bro. We're just some big kids. like, does Paulie own the Elks? Nah. The Elks is owned. The Elks is like this ancient, like, it's owned by a bunch of people, I think. They have like a council of owners, I'm pretty sure. But he is working with them to just bring more handball events to it and use this, just like get the space used, and it's a cool venue. It's a really cool venue.
0-2.
Shout out to Paulie. Ooh, too much power on that right to right. 172. Insane lob work right there. Wow. And Taiwan said he made contact here. I'm not seeing the contact on the second watch through. Let's see what the refs say. So Ty said he hit Carlene while he was jumping. Guys, fun fact, these two used to be a team, and they were pretty good together. The ref's gonna deliberate. I believe it's Carlos. All right, so the ref said, I'm just gonna go to the source. Carlene, did he hit you? Did he touch you? Carlene said yes. Block ball, bro. Block ball in chat. Fun fact also, you should be honest, right? You should be honest as a player. If a ref asks you something or needs clarification, the player should, just keep it a buck, bro. Just keep it a buck. Good footwork from Carlene here. Taking the front, Ty with the backup. Oh my gosh, he gets called out for that. Jeez. It was just a tough situation because the backup eventually wasn't needed. And just the placement of D-Boy's shot just had Ty just in a predicament there. And, big, huge steps from Carlene. It's a fair call. Fair call. We're at 4-2 double. Some spicy calls this game. Game just started. There's some spicy call. Oh my gosh, another lob. Another lob. This game just started. Are they gonna switch? They're gonna switch. Interesting. Holy moly. D-Boy almost got Tony'd there. Chad, speaking of Tony's, I don't think I saw one Tony all day. Wow, that's placement right there, boy. How's that for placement? That ran. Oh my. Nice. Nice spot right there. Nasty spike. Whoa. I thought Dan had the best spike with the right to right on Tavo. That one looked like it was high. That one looked like it got some height on it, boy. Got two lefties on the court, man. Josh and Carlene. Footwork from D-Boy. He's not the D-Boy's not the biggest guy, but the way, you know, he positions himself and places the ball, he makes it hard to see around him. Good comms. Ooh. It was ugly, but it worked. Josh hit floor there. Ty got hype on that one. Right to left. Carlene is going to take a TO. You know, the interesting about these teams is that, you know, Carlene being a lefty, it's not likely. Another beautiful lob. Ooh, that left goes out. I don't know if he was going for another lob or not, but that one certainly went super high up. But Carlene being a lefty, guys, we're not likely to see Josh and Carlene switch, right? Like, that's the you know, interesting thing about righty lefty teams is that they go into a tournament and, you know, they're kind of fixed that they're going to be stuck in those formations, as opposed to two righties who, you know, you'll see different people switch. We've seen Taiwan and D-Boy switch already once. We've seen Timbo and Tavo switching sides in the previous game. Great get. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so this is a good call to attention from Carlene here, because I actually thought I noticed some illegal movement in this volley. Let's run it back. I thought he moved up a little too early right here. I was gonna pause it and run it back, but right here, chat, similar to, you know, Tavo moving in, no contact was drawn, I don't think. But similar to the way Tavo was moving in, you know, look at the proximity, and this is not as close. You know, Tavo was super close to, I think, was it Dan? This isn't as close, right? They're not like scraping on each other, but still, if you just look at their feet positions, you know, like, this is pretty close. They're not that far away. Like, this is swinging range for sure. They're in swinging range of one another. And as pro players, you kind of time this anticipation. You time this anticipatory step right here so that you can just, like, get into position faster, just get a little extra edge. And you try to make it so that obviously you don't impede the player, right? The goal isn't to block their shot necessarily. It's just to get to their shot faster most of the time. It's a speed thing. It's a speed thing. Carlene's frustrated about that. Speaking of switch ups, we get a mid volley switch up here. Nice right to right from Ty Weezy. Oh my gosh, and a beautiful right to left right there. Nasty. Ty's gonna take a timeout. I like that. I like that. Chat, I'm warming up to the idea of taking a TO after like a really spicy fire volley that you win. And you just go, you know what? It's a lot of energy build up. Let me chill, commentate. Let me bring it down a little bit. Not, I don't want to lose all the momentum, but let's just bring it down a little bit, right? Let my heart rate get back to resting, get back into it. Nice and calm. Calm kill shot. Ooh. Big angle from Josh. Chat, next time I do this, I'm going to include the score so we can hear. Let me see, actually. Because it'd be nice to, as we're watching, kind of like get a gauge on like what the score is, Let me see. What's the score here? Let's see. 7. Okay. 7-14. Josh is on his lob game today, boy. Block ball, good cover from Carlene. He noticed his partner was kind of in the back a little bit. Chat, that's just not the, you don't want to give D-Boy soft shots like that, especially as he's pushing into the pushing into the front like that. Carlene said my bad here. He wasn't happy with this just straight drive right at D-Boy. He, maybe an angle, right? Maybe we go for an angle or something. Nice, a little off balance, but he got the job done, D-Boy. And he's back on power side. That's left to left. Oh, friend, and one in return from Josh. Left to lefts all around. Ty Weezy wants to get back on power. Interesting. A lot of switches so far this game. Ooh. Ty up to the front in a hurry. What does he have in mind? Good comms. D-Boy gets jammed up. Great hands from Josh, and we're switching again. We're playing musical positions. Musical sides. Oh, placement. Timeout here from Ty. And we're back. Yo. 11-14. We're really playing musical sides. Ty is back on power. Nice lob return. And Ty wanted some help there. He didn't want help earlier. That time he wanted some. They have to iron out this chemistry.
12-14.
We're at 12-14. Josh and Carleen making a great comeback here. It was just 7-14. Going on a run. Chad, I thought that was a block ball. Ty's gonna appeal it. Apparently this is the hand gesture for appeal. I thought he was there. Joshua is an underrated A, bro. He's surgical with his shots. Bro, I don't know any other A's that got their A card when they were like 15 or like 4. Bro, he's literally like 15, 14 when he got his A card, which is crazy. Instagram. Like, who's the youngest ever A player? He's one of them. He's definitely one of them. I learned that about him. Chat, that was clearly a block ball. So much so that I don't even want to rewind that. I felt like there was no way he didn't get that call. He was literally right there. Carleen should use more right corner. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And I wonder if, like, the shot is just not warmed up, right? Because we haven't seen him hit it that much. I wonder if it's just not, like, in the arsenal today. And sometimes, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know when you get on the court, some of your shot, you know when your shots are shotting, right? When your left to left is just there. Or when your left to right is there, you know, or, you know, your lob. You know when your lob is, like, perfectly calibrated. I was in a tournament with him, and he never lost. Nice. Nice. Someone said change the ref. I hate when people yell that out, man. Not gonna lie, that's one of my like least favorite trolls when people say, you know, change the ref after a call that they don't like. Like, bruh. Because some people don't know they're joking. And they're like, maybe it is a bad ref. Mind you, all the calls are good. You're just like, bruh. What are we doing? Taiwan told me he was playing Beyonce in his headphones, by the way.
Can we go to the video for that one or no?
And whoa.
Oh!
Carleen wants to use his video replay appeal for this one? Really? Really? And I think you only get one. I think you only get one per game. That might not be the play. I'm not gonna lie. That might not be the play. Let's see though. By ball. The replay showed it. And they used their video replay. Damn. Pray there's no super controversial calls leading up. This game is still early too. It's what, 12-14? Ball movement from Joshi. We're at 13-14. Ty hit him with the ball, but I don't think he was making it. Oh my gosh, that landed, chat. They're switching again.
Oh!
The powerful left from Carleen. Put a little whip on it too. 15-14. New leaders. Lob work. That was insane. That is big man action right there. Holy moly. That was out, I believe. So we would run this back and slow it down. What'd you guys think, though? What'd you guys see on that? Carlene said, my bad. I think Carlene knew it was out. He tried for that left to right. Finally. And we get a little bit of an argument here because, you know, I guess the head ref didn't hear this this call. Facts. When you on, it's great. When it's off, just chill, right? So the ref didn't hear this. The line ref called this out, and he was convinced. The ref was convinced that the line ref, in fact, did not call it. I was sitting right next to the line ref. He definitely called it right away. If we slow it down, chat, I think this grabs the line. I'm not going to lie. It's a little blurry. It gets a little blurry once it hits the line, like next to the line. But it was either grabbed the line or it was just outside of the lines. And mind you got to account for the camera angle, right? Where the camera angle is at matters. Finally, he uses right corner. When did video replay come into the game? Honestly, this is the first tournament that I've ever seen a ref even consider it. They're always like, nah, we can't use high-speed 4K 60 frames per hour cameras. The calls would be too accurate at that point. We need to use human eyeballs only. But yeah, this is a sketchy one. This is an iffy one. Let me see if I could slow it down and get a real accurate look on it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that looks super good in slow-mo. Slow it down more. That looks like it's right on the line. Literally. Look at that form, too. You could kind of hear the out call, too, in the background. Called out, and then, but the thing is, when the ref looked at him, he did like this. He didn't repeat himself. He just did the hand gesture, and so the ref was like, "Dude, you got to call it." And then it didn't help when a line ref said, he was like, "I didn't even ask to be on the line." He just made that comment, and the ref heard him. He was speaking to himself, but Shadow Realm. Sent it to the Shadow Realm. But yeah, the ref got pissed when he heard that. He's like, dude, if you don't want to be on the line, bruh, we will find somebody who doesn't mind. Like, and then he's like, nah, I got it. Stroke placement just right through dog's legs. Ooh. Hit his foot. That's tough. The self Tony. I said I didn't see any Tonys this game. I lied. I mean this day. Saw a couple self Tonys. Ooh. Little left corner action. That's the floor work. From the floor work to the cover. Oh my gosh, chat. That's the second self-Tony of this tournament. I mean, of this game from this player. Dang. He's going to take a TO. Wow. I want defending that right corner viciously. Hit him going in? Is that what we're appealing? Ty said to hit him going in. That was some insane. What's the call? Chat, what was the call there? Whatever it was, Carlene agreed. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure. Y'all can let me know in the comments. Nice, right to right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the gorilla right there. The gorilla. Jammed him up. Jammed him up. We're getting another TO. TOs are only 60 seconds too. We're at 18-point game. Good lob work. Oh my gosh. That is good work right there. That is just good work. Bro. It's clean work. You know what I'm saying? It's clean work. Taiwan thought there was some illegal activity here. I didn't see it. Let's run it back. I did like how Ty Weezy drove middle with some box out action. Kind of kept Josh to the left a little bit. I didn't really box him out, but see if there was any illegal move. All right, I mean, yeah, nah, I mean, Josh is already there, right? I didn't see that Josh was like illegally crowding. He tries to back up here. Kind of. Very slowly. He backs up in a very Josh-like manner. I love Josh. Josh is cool, but yeah, Ty didn't like this though. Ty didn't like that. Did he do that on purpose? I don't know. Ty's just smiling. 19-20, chat. Chat, this is where we get this volley here. And chat, at any point, if we could have saw Carlene just go to the right, maybe angle something to the left, anything but a straight shot in the middle where Josh is down and he just gets shot with the ball. He just gets shot with the ball and the crowd goes insane. And chat, remember this volley, chat. Remember this volley. Because when I was editing this, he said, can we get a shovel? Get him off the floor. Josh said he didn't want to get up. He didn't want to get up illegally and get called out, which was smart.
The window to get up was so small. It was such a small window.
Get up, I'm out. So.
Yeah, he didn't have too many opportunities to get up.
If I get up, I'm out. So.
Right, yeah. You played it clean.
I'm waiting for the right moment. If we hit an angle or something.
Exactly.
Something, an angle, lob. But since the ball was since the ball was playing around his body, it's tough. he said if Josh loses weight, what's the rules on the get up? So all right, so let's break down this. Let's break this down. So the rules on getting up is basically you can't get up in a way that impedes your opponent's like view on the ball and like that like impedes their shot, right? So he'd have to get up right now because it's him and his partner shot. He can get up on his partner shot. The thing is, he just hit the deck. He's probably tired right now. He wants to sit for a second at least. He could get up right now, literally, but it'd have to be right now, right? He also could get up right here, right? After the ball leaves Ty's hands, he can get up to retrieve this, but Ty is probably hitting it. He doesn't want to probably attempt that shot. Look at how Ty kills it. Now again, Josh can get up here, right? Because it's his partner shot. And he does. He starts posturing. But now that the ball has left his partner's hands, now he has to freeze again, right? Because now it's his opponent's shot. And it doesn't help that, I know Carlene's scrambling here, but he sends the ball right back at his down partner, who now definitely can't get up. Any movement at all, he could get called out at this point. Aside from moving out of the way of getting hit by the ball. Again, right here, he could get up. He's probably tired, chat. I'm not going to lie. He's probably tired. And he's probably waiting for like a nice high, something slow, something where he could take his time. He doesn't want to scramble up. But again, Carlene's playing duck hunt, bro. Again, another shot right at his down partner. Now again, Josh could get up here. But it's happening so fast, chat. It's 1920s, definitely winded. Right? Now he can't move. And, he could start shimmying to the left, right? I mean, yeah, he can shimmy to the left here. Right? He could start shimmying to the left. He'd have to scramble up quick and just move out of the way, out of the path of D-Boy's shot here. Right? But getting up right here, he'd get called out, right? Because D-Boy's kind of right in line with him. It'd be a point either which way. But chat, does that make sense, by the way? Let me know if that makes sense, guys. Or am I speaking Chinese? I just saw a comment on Facebook. Somebody said bro had 5 business days to get up. That's funny. But yeah, all right, so that makes sense. Cool. All right, so something interesting about this volley, chat, that I don't think anybody noticed. And again, this is the good, the bad, and the ugly. But take a look at this right here, chat. We see Josh rush the wall and shoot the right corner. D-Boy hits the deck and goes to scoop this shot up. And, it looked interesting to me. I was just wondering if he actually got it. I want to, it's kind of a weird angle, but I want to slow it down and just take a closer look at that get. Did he pick that up? He definitely picked that up. I think it's an optical illusion right here. It makes it look like the ball hit the floor. Always assume they got it unless they say so. Yeah, you literally have to. You definitely have to assume they got it. Insane get. Insane get. All right, let's keep it going. Sheesh. That kind of volley, chat, you gotta know the energy in that room is different at 1920. Chat, that place was roaring. Roaring. And if they don't call an obvious double bounce, you're obligated to say something? We're at point game 19. Yeah, just keep it a buck, man. It's good to just keep it a buck. You got it, you got it. Didn't get it. Nasty kill shot. Second man, one serve, chat. Good placement right there. What a close game. Just what a close game, chat. When you talk about getting your money's worth. When you talk about getting your money's worth. You know what I mean? You just 19, 20, 18, you know what I'm saying? 18, 21, 19, 21, 20, 21. Like, bro, like that couldn't have gotten any closer. That game really could have went. It could have went many different ways. That game really could have went many different ways. Chat, how we feeling, y'all? Should we watch a couple more? How we feeling? That was Carlene and Josh Garcia versus D-Boy in Taiwan. Clap it up for them. I got one more in me. The under 5 games. The under 5 games. Under 5. Who got under 5'd? I don't know the scores on some of these. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the scores. But what did we watch so far? So the finals we watched last night. Under 5 is the new under 10. Yo, y'all are hilarious, bro. We watched today we saw, all right, so we got Manny and Eddie versus Los and Sam. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that, chat? Los and Sam Clutch versus Eddie and Manny, or, hear me out, or we can do Diego and Mo versus Dan and Tyshawn. How are we feeling? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Did Gio play? Unfortunately, no. No Gio, unfortunately. Would have loved to see some Gio action. But nah. Talk to me, chat. Do we want to see some more Dan and Tyshawn? I mean, Dan and Tyshawn. We got Dan and Tyshawn versus Timbo and Tavo versus Chris. Good call, my boy. That is a great call. I actually want to see that as well. That was a game, boy. That was a game. All right, let me see. Let me get that going. That was a good game. I'm not gonna lie. Tavo and Timbo versus Chris. Yeah, that was a fire game. Tavo and Timbo made it look so easy. I said that was a fire game. I'm definitely thinking about Chris versus Paulie and Julio. That was a fire game. That was a fire game. But yeah, Tavo and Timbo did make it look easy-ish. Yeah, I can agree. We also got Mickey and Kyle. Tavo and Timbo made it look easy. Let's break that down. Let's break that down then. Would get my vote. For sure. For sure. Let's see Tavo and Timbo. Chat, when I tell you I opened up the bracket and I saw those two teaming up together, I said, bruh, I got to see this with my own eyes. I got to see it with my own eyes, bruh. They won the tournament without killing. Timbo hit some. He hit a couple. He hit a couple. Tavo hit, one or two. Let me turn this volume down. Audio came out really good. Some really good audio. Holy. See. All right, solid. All right, yeah, so this is one of the earlier rounds. It's one of the earlier rounds. Tavo and Timbo versus Chris Show and Rick Bolo. Chris and Rick just had an insane upset previously where they were just on fire, y'all. Rocking the quarter zip, by the way, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Quarter zips all 2026. I also noticed a severe lack of skills for one wall. Okay, you notice a severe lack of skills. Okay. That's a keen observation. All right, let's get into it. One thing I liked about this tournament too is that the host just made sure that games were just running back to back, chat. And it started around 1:30. It ended around, I want to say 11:30, 12. But it only took so long because of the duration of some of these battles, y'all. There were some really long battles, just hour and 15, hour and 20-minute games. I also noticed this is a severe lack of kills. Yes. I'm not coming in. Okay, I thought he woke up and chose violence. I thought he woke up and chose. I thought he woke up and chose unapologetic transparency. But yeah, a severe lack of kills. Okay. There's definitely a huge lack of kills. Interesting enough. All right, we're at 0-0. Let's get into it. I actually didn't see this game. I was doing some interviews at this point. Got some interview content coming out for you guys soon. When I say soon, within the week, God willing. Just got to chop it up with some of the players, got to know them a little bit, to know their preferences, ask them some hypotheticals. Block ball. One down. It makes a difference playing on a concrete wall on summer days. Oh, it's like night and day. Yeah, it's like night and day depending on the wall. Agreed. Too much power. Too much power. 1-0. You know, whoa, chat. Chat, I think Rick thought Chris was gonna just do a little bit more ball hogging. I probably would have rushed in. You know, I probably would have took that shot. I like a good 70-30 myself. Nice right to left kill shot. Good just defense from Rick. But it was just that. It was defense. Block ball. I thought this was interesting, chat. Actually, so I saw this and I was interested and I wanted to watch it on the replay. I did think he was off balance. I think he was just getting back to facing forward.
Chris, focus on the game. You didn't do nothing wrong. Focus on it. You got 1 serve, Pablo. 3-0.
Just running back chat. Baby Snooker said, yo, I seen it. I didn't think there was any foul play. Lock in. Let's just take a look at that again. It didn't seem dirty. Okay, that was that one. Here we go. I mean, yeah, I mean, he seems to be falling off balance. He draws some contact accidentally. I mean, fair enough, right? And, you know, all's fair here. I think a block ball could have been easily justifiable here. Just right from here at this point. Great difference when you have a bad communication, bad Wi-Fi. Bolo plays like an anime character, like he's Naruto. Okay. Great difference when you have an opposite hand. Funny, looks like Tavo is watching old rookie videos. What, with the spin move? I mean, yeah, I don't think anything. I'm not detecting any foul play there, chat. I'm not detecting any foul play. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a good block ball call. Just gotta let him through and let him fall. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Don't let him brace off you, right? If you just let him go. Matador style. Tavo playing rookie is some of the best handball videos. That old school action. It's crazy that Tavo has been around for that long and still in a peak condition. We're at 4-zip. Left to left with some leg out action. Oh. It's good volley, good hands. Rick tried to force that right to right straight and missed it.
5-0. One ball.
Chris looking visibly frustrated here. At 6-0. Game still pretty early. It's pretty early to be this frustrated, in my opinion. Outside. Too much on that lob attempt.
0-6.
At 0-6. It was almost 7-zip, no shutout. At 0-6. That ball. Chris didn't want the box out. I thought that ball was gonna land perfectly. No, that was gonna hit his leg. Block ball. Richie Vera in the house. Block ball. Chat. Did we notice anything on that volley, by the way? Anything interesting on this volley? I thought I saw a little. Just a hint of eagerness from Timbo here. But, you know, due to the nature of this shot, I don't think he's impeding in any way. And he is kind of walking around. Like, he's walking pretty wide around. A ref might have called him, out. Pack my handball bag for tomorrow. Fire. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, gym tomorrow. Going to the gym tomorrow. Outside. Do you think Bolo is a low A? Yeah. Chad, that was an insane volley. Reset by Chris. My thing, though, is that this is like the third or fourth hold it in a row, bruh. Holy moly. Holdy moly. Holdy moly.
Oh, somebody.
That was a great right to left from Chris, and an even better get from Tavo. 6-0. 2 serves, no points. Back to 6-0. Too much on that right to left. And we're at 7-zip. No shutout. There should be more hold-its, but they never get called outdoor. There should be more hold-its, but they never get called outdoors. What do you mean by that? Shot.
7-0.
Oh, not the Under Armour Chris.
A lot of pelvis on that shot, Chad. A lot of midsection on that shot. There should you were saying there were 4 in a row? Oh, you should be there should be more. Outside they be playing through it. I see what you're saying. Yeah, there were definitely a lot of movements. There's a lot of there were a lot of holders that occurred that weren't called. Yeah, I guess it's a little tense. It's a little tense. Tabo and Timbo just kept it on the wall. The other guys mess up mostly.
0-7.
Yeah. Wow, that left barely stayed in. Tabo looked like another block ball there. Tabo looked like a handball superhero, doesn't he? Like I could see, like he's in superhero mode right now. Like I could see him like going to work and putting on a pair of glasses, and like to everyone at the office, he's just a regular dude. Like nobody knows he's freaking. He's just like on, you know, after hours, he's fighting crime on the handball courts. Vigilante style. Oh, Chad, it's a down because of they're doing USHA rules. If you create the blocks, it's a short. It's like if I hit the ball at myself and then I move out the way, it's like I made that block happen. You get a short for it. It's kind of strict. Chat, it's challenging, chat, when the player on the left side of the court is trying to debate with the ref on something that happened on the right side of the court because they don't always get the best view of it. I think this was clearly a hold it. Clearly a hold it. I didn't hear the call, but Rick said he called it. Timbo said he called it. Timbo said Rick said Timbo called it. 0-7. Oh. Chris said, come on, man, hit the freaking wall. We didn't say freaking, but he said hit the wall. That was an insane get. Insane get. You know, he's thrown off balance from double committing over here on the right. Crazy recovery. It was just by that time, the volley was dang near over. Tavo capitalized with that low shot there. Rick tried to cover, just wasn't able to.
Score is 7-0.
7-0. Chris tried to force a kill shot right there. It was ineffective. My partner is calling me out like that. I'm calling timeout. Fair. Nice right to left. Yeah, the timeouts are super handy. You can get real technical, real tactical with them. Fly ball. That's out. Yeah, if I've given up this many points, it's definitely time for timeout. It's timeout time. Wow, good reach. Oh my gosh, they reset that volley. Chris just putting B to A on that ball, just mashing that ball. I'm icing my own teammate if he's taking his frustration out on me. What do you mean you're icing him, bro? He's just taking him out. Oh, icing him, like cooling. Yeah. You definitely want to cool him off. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought you meant icing him like Italian mafia style. Placement from Tavo right there, just nice and low, nice and easy. Tavo, deep breathing up there, just taking his time. Just not doing too much with it. Nice and steady. All right, he's using his partner. It's a block ball. Ref's gonna check the ball. It's dry. Let's keep balling. Nice. Pressure from Chris right there. Chris is just harboring this energy, this aggressive energy, just waiting to unleash it, and it's coming out in powerful drives. Previously, he was lighting up this corner. He was hitting a lot of angles, a lot of kill shots. That's not gonna fly on Tavo. You know, that's not gonna fly on Tavo. We need ball movement. We're needing sequences of shots. It can't just be one or two good shots. It's like, you know, at this caliber, it needs to be, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 sequences of good shots. They need to come back to back. Right there, he drove Timbo hard twice. Got a soft shot, made Tavo cover his corner, and then he drove middle. You know, Timbo's off balance. He couldn't get to it in time. And there's just this lack of Wi-Fi in the middle, chat, is just, it's a problem. It's a problem. Neither of these players are wanting to ball hog to the point of, you know, taking over, you know, 70, 80% of the court. Or really, like, stick their lefts in for that matter. Right? On the flip side. Lack of Wi-Fi. It's just poor connection. They're just in the woods. Just in the woods with it. Hold on, let me turn this. that seal. All right, we're on the board. We're on the board, chat. 111. 1 up, new game. Ooh, the ball hit him? Yeah, ball hit him, ball hit him. Which ball hit him, but which ball did Tavo hit? All right.
Score is 11-1.
Sometimes just keep the ball on the wall. Your opponent will F up. Yeah. That's my strategy. Like Chris wanted a left to left there. It didn't quite play out like that. Right to right. Beautiful. All right, 11-1. Second man. Slice on the return. Ooh, right to left spike from Tavito. Yeah. Chat, Rick's not really hitting the ball with any real force. He goes for something there. He tried to force it. But I think he has a lot of power. I like to see more just, mid-line drives. Get from Chris. Hold it call, chat. Some players were warming up over there on the side. Who is that sexy? Never mind. Never mind. Was this 100 a man to play? Wow. Nasty. 100 a man. I thought it was 50 a man. I thought it was 50 a man, 100 a team, if I'm not mistaken. One thing to note is Timbo and Tavo knew when to change the tempo of the game during volleys. Switch sides here. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my gosh, Chris trying to find that middle. Chris letting Rick play a lot here. Interesting. Chat, those are some interesting lets from Chris. I would have never let some of those balls go. What the heck? And it worked out. It worked out. I like that aggression, those middle drives. Dan was doing it as well. But yeah, they're gonna need a lot more than that though to come back from this deficit. It's 2-14. They're gonna need a lot more than drives up the middle. Wipe call. Amir, have you ever considered hitting drives up the middle?
Oh, somebody.
Nah, bruh. I don't got that shot. I don't got that shot. Maybe if they fight with each other more, it'll help. Ooh. Shot from Chris. Wow, good get. Oh my gosh. You would have the shot if you would step into it. Your serves have the speed. Just repeat the motion for defense. Yeah. No, I definitely hit the ball up the middle a lot. That's that's a good shot. I love that shot. But a new shot that I also love is this lefty punch, bro. Look at this lefty punch. That is so fire. Look at that. Casual lefty punch. I'm looking at the footwork here. It's interesting. Tavo puts weight on the toe box and then kind of disperses it out and shifts the weight onto the right heel. It's interesting. But yeah, I don't think shifting weight onto the heel was the play there. He definitely kind of just stopped. This is a fire shot on the legs too. Lefty under the legs is another really cool shot that I also enjoy. It's just very satisfying. Yeah, I think right there, maybe right corner, right? You got to think since Tavo just dove, Timbo might be covering a little, right? But no, yeah, Timbo's definitely watching right corner. Something low here would have been ideal. Same as he would with his right hand, but reversed. I know that's literally how you punch with both hands. That is literally, you described it to a T. It's just, you just do the same thing you do with your right hand, just the other way. It's just the same thing. Make me want to play. Block ball, one serve. Rick just struggling, chat, to just piece together a series of just consistent plays. Struggling to find consistency. Kill shot right there. Wow, I wonder if there was some cut on that. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Who the hell is yelling hey in the background? The whole day, people couldn't really score on Timbo and Tavo. They don't hit the ball hard enough, and they definitely don't shoot low enough. Tyshawn, I think, hit the most winners on them. Yo, yeah, Tyshawn was hitting those winners. I agree. I think he definitely did hit the most winners against them. If you can't jam them or flatten the ball, then you're cooked, because Tavo volleys, he's not giving you any free. Yeah, he's not giving you no freebies, man. And then as you force it low, Timbo re-kills it. Word. It gotta be like, bro, you gotta play perfect ball, bro. You gotta play, not perfect ball, you gotta play really textbook ball. You definitely cannot be inconsistent, you know? At bare minimum, you gotta make them beat you. At bare minimum. You know, the least you can do is make them beat you. But, you know, easier said than done. Rico. On ball. One serve. Huh? Two bounces. Copy. We're at 16-3. I'm sure. Nasty. Chris is hitting some winners this game too, as well. Watching this tournament sort of rekindles the convo. Is everyone really an A player or a few overrated B players? It's an interesting question. I mean, you got to think, right? The way I see it, guys, is that obviously your skill can go up and down. Obviously. Like, come on, bruh. It obviously goes up and down. Now, what's the threshold to be considered an A player, right? That's the question. Like, how much skill constitutes an A player? You know? But, of course, you're going to vary. You're going to vary. If Timbo does not play for, you know, the next year and he gets back on the court, this is probably going to be a different game. And especially if the other guys are playing all year. I don't know how much everyone here trains. But I feel like I have not seen Rick Bolo in a while. I have been seeing Chris Show playing. I haven't been seeing Tavo playing too much, but he has been, you know, I have been seeing him in these tournaments. He's been doing really good in tournaments last season. Rick, just thinking about his life decisions up until this point, taking a breather on the floor. Chat is really, sometimes it's like you're on the stage and, you know, you're there on the spot and you realize like, man, I maybe could have done some more preparation. That's really all, you know, that's really all you can do is, you know, this day right here is a accumulation of, wow, good shot. You know, it's an accumulation of like weeks and weeks and months of activity and preparation and you know, practice, mindset. Oh my gosh, that ball is coming off his left hand fast as hell. Tell me that was a punch too. Oh my gosh. Dog is ripping that lefty punch. Ugh. 17-3. Good retrieval. Shot right there. I don't think Chris wants Rick's left hand in the middle that much. Nice lefty kill shot, straight. The lefty straight. Hmm. 18-3. That's like, what is that? Chris was there too. Now Chris is looking to cover a little bit more court. What's that, 3? 318. Yeah, this is looking like an under 5, possibly. Oh my gosh, insane lefty slice right there. Just threw that in ever so casually. Caught Chris a little flat-footed. Right, 18-3. Block ball. Chad, we're seeing a calmness over Chris that we haven't seen all game. Very relaxed right now. Bro, what? They lost their spirit. Game over. Tavo and Timbo took their souls. I feel like Rick is, yeah, Chris is, I feel like he's just accepting. He's playing more relaxed. But the thing is, bro, Tavo and Timbo just have way too much energy. Like they haven't. I feel like they haven't even really broke much of a sweat. So, you know, I think this is probably the best state Chris and Rick are in right now to actually win this game. But you know, it'd be, you know, the deficit is so big now. This is just great, bro. How do you, what makes you go for this? Like, this is the shots Jason be hitting from Victory Field. This is a Jason shot. Just these strange angles that literally just hit the very tiniest bottom of the wall. You're just like, what? That was supposed to jam you up. Crazy, it's just crazy shot. That was good, right? Yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay, just checking. All right, we're at point game 3. Left to right, was it good or out? That was out. Okay. That was a very ambitious shot. Left to right from off the left side of the court. We're at point game here. Right hand punch serve. Rick, keep it to calm down, Rick. Let's lock in right here, baby. Save some of them breaths. We got a long journey to go. If I'm Chris, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We got work to do. Let's get it. Let's start working. Volley to death. Oh, that was out. They called that out. Damn, he's going for it though. He's going for it. Damn. Another cut from Tavo. Cut from Timbo's left there. Right to left hits floor. Point game. game, chat. This game. Clap it up for the participants. Solid game right there. Solid game for Tavo and Timbo. Just struggle and discomfort, chat, for Chris and Rick. Not very consistent. Let's see. What I did like was, all right, so what I didn't like was the inconsistency, and I didn't like the short what's it called? Short temper. The short temper. What I did like from Chris and Rick was, I like that Chris was shooting the left corner. And I like from Rick that even though his partner was getting frustrated, he still kept his head in the game. You know, he didn't crash out as well. You know what I mean? Tavo and Timbo, 21-4, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all kept y'all heads. Y'all were way more consistent, way more steady. Tavo's left was lefting. The lefty punches were. I'm gonna be borrowing some of those lefty punches. Because when I lefty punch, it's more so straight. Like it like there's some like bend in the elbow. I feel like Tavo gets like low on some of them though. Like some of them he gets like real low, which I will be imitating. 21-4. I read that already. Chat. It is 12:30. We've been on for 2 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes. How are we feeling? How are we feeling, chat? Should we call it? Should we call it there or should we do one more? Bro said Tavo and Timbo took their souls. That's insane. Everyone gets their off days. Yeah, everybody has off days. Everybody's off days. And you know, to answer that comment about like this speaks to the question of like who, you know, are these really A players? Are they B players? Whatchamacallit? It's just an unusual system because even if you think like, right, like I play competitive video games, if you don't play for a long time, there's this feature called decay where your rank, it just goes down by little. You know, if you go a month, 2 months without playing the competitive version, you know, the competitive variant, your rank goes down, right? And on top of that, if you lose too many games in a row, you know, your rank goes down. So, you know, it's interesting, the handball system, the ranking is just, it's very, I don't know that much thought was put into it. You know, I don't presume that much thought was put into it. You know, it's very like, it's very shallow. It's a very shallow ranking system, in my opinion. It's called atrophy. Same for working out, same for handball. Yeah, exactly. But that being said, it's the best thing we have right now. You know, it's literally the only thing that we have right now. So, you know, unless somebody comes along and wants to innovate and can, you know, because everybody knows the A card, and I think more people than not, you know, rock with it more or less. So it's either you getting better or you getting worse. No, that's a fact. That is a fact. Who were your top 5 players in this tournament? Top 5 players. All right, so I had a top 4 coming in. Tavo, Timbo, Taiwan, and D-Boy. After watching the games and like being there and I'm gonna add Tyshawn to my top 5. To complete my top 5s, I'm gonna throw Tyshawn in there. I'm gonna be looking out to see Tyshawn again in whatever next competition he plays in. I think he's climbing. He's climbing the ladder a little bit. Look at Timbo. He was at the top, then life. True. Atrophy. Exactly. That's a great example. Is Tyshawn a B or an A? He's an A. He is an A. Him and D-Boy got the A card designation together. But yeah, I was impressed that he almost beat Tavo at KOTC. I thought that was very impressive. And then and then how he played here was super impressive too. I thought he did a great job at this event. Dan did really good too. I think Dan is also, making some progress. Who else? Who else was I impressed by? I was impressed by Chris Show. I think Chris Show did his thing. Diego came out of retirement. Diego and Mo came out of retirement. I haven't seen them compete in anything in a while. And I think they scored 16 on Dan and Tyshawn. They scored 16. That's not terrible, And that's going from not competing, not playing, not competing at all. I was surprised Drago almost beat Dan in KOTC. Bro, Drago was playing like a monster in that singles, boy. What? Bro was playing like he had a chip on his shoulder. He was playing really lights out. Yeah, he definitely took out Nas that tournament. I actually talked to Nas at the Elks. We're good now. Not that we're not good. But yeah. Who else was there? Sam Clutch was there, Los was there. I didn't see Kyle's game. Kyle and Mickey played. Los and Sam really struggled against D-Boy in Taiwan. They had a rough game. Nas just quit the game. I mean, yeah, but the score there was a big gap in the score though. But yeah, he did also leave. It's true. This is true. I want to do one more low key. That's not A card mentality. I agree. Nas has also taken out Taiwan, Timbo, and David Velez in a single, in the same singles tournament. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. That's pretty impressive. I was like, yo, that's beast. That is beastie, boy. But yeah, I agree. Definitely want to just play it out, just see what happens. You never know. You literally never know. I've been down viciously in games before, and just I try to pride myself in just being able to just stick it out, bro. Just stick it out. Stick through it. I remember I was playing in the B singles. I was losing to Flox, Johnny Flox, bro, 10, 11, 0 or something, bro. I'm just like, damn, bro. This dude is just serving and killing every single ball. But I'm like, yo, I remember I took a timeout. I'm like, what can I do differently? What am I not doing well? My returns are not coming out that well. I'm giving them super setup returns. I'm like, yo, let me try to Let me try to lob the return. Let me just try. I don't know if I could do it or not. I haven't done it in 10, 11 points, but let me try it, right? I tried it. I failed. He killed it again. I'm like, okay, that wasn't it. Let me try again. Try it again. I got it. He missed. I'm like, oh, there's a chink in the armor. Mind you, by that time, he's tired. He just hit 12 kill shots. He's a little winded by this point. You know, I get to work in my game, my hustle game, consistent. You know, consistent volleying, angles. You know, I play singles a little different from doubles. You know, doubles I volley a little bit. I try to shoot when it's perfect. And in singles, I know I can angle. You know, I'm more comfortable with singles and just like angling people, driving it, you know, just moving the ball a little differently. Doubles, I'm still figuring out doubles. I'm still figuring it out. You know, when to capitalize on those setups, what exactly is a setup. I'm still learning like all the different instances where I can get a guaranteed point if I shoot it. You know, because sometimes it's guaranteed. You know, if I drive you and send you to the long line and then I just tap it up front, I'm almost guaranteed a point. You know, or if I drive you and you know, I jam you up and you hit the floor and your partner starts coming to cover you, I'm almost guaranteed a point if I shoot your partner's corner because I know he's covering you. I see him covering you already. You know, there's certain instances where you're just virtually guaranteed a point in doubles. So it's just about putting the reps in and just learning all the different scenarios, all the different possibilities. New mic, who this? You said what, chat? Speak into the mic. It's like, nah, I'm playing. Bro said that's not A-card mentality. Yeah, bro, we all have ups and downs. We all got them moments, bro. Bro, I remember I used to, bro, every few weeks or so, I'd be like contemplating like, bruh, I should quit handball, bruh. I'll never be the best. Like I'll lose like a super easy game. I'm like, bro, I'm terrible, bro. It's not for me. When I say I used to do that, I'm talking like last week, bruh. Like literally last week. I was like, bruh, can't do it. But yeah, I start getting better when I made it up in my mind, like, bruh, I'm gonna do this until I get better. Like, I'm not quitting until I get better. So it's not like, you know, there's no debates. Will I keep going? Will I not? Like, I'm gonna keep going. Already made that up. That question is answered. So now it's just about, okay, well, how much effort am I gonna put in and how often? Same with YouTube and content and stuff. You know, I'm gonna make videos. I'm gonna stream. That's not a question. It's not a question. I was just telling I was just talking to somebody. I was telling them, bro, when I went to the Elks the other day, bro, my social battery was not, bro, I did not want to talk to nobody, bro. Not gonna lie. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I ended up doing 7 interviews. I did not want to do it, bro. I wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it, you know? When I got there, you know, I'm like, damn, just feels like mad work. Like, bro, I gotta set up the camera. I gotta, ask if people want to chat. And shout out to Timbo, man, because Timbo just helped me warm up. I decided I'm not gonna just jump right into it, right? I'm gonna just chill, chop it up. I set up my camera to record games. I'm like, let me just do let me do my rounds. Let me chop it up. Let me feel out the court, feel out the vibe, what's going on. I set up my one camera. I had two cameras, 2 tripods. So I'm like, let me set up the one and then, go from there, whatever. So I set that up, boom. And then I'm chopping up with Timbo. And bro, the first thing he said when he saw me, he's like, oh, Snap Amir was good. And then I'm like, I'm walking in, oh, Snap ProjectHandball. Like people, a couple people just recognizing me, and I'm, I just start feeling, I'm like, damn, I'm like wanted here. Like this is nice. Okay. But I'm still not feeling like, I'm not feeling like, working, quote unquote. I'm not feeling like, I don't want to film. Like, I don't want to film interviews. I made it up in my mind. Thankfully, I already had the questions. I thought about the questions prior. The night before, I was just meditating on like, what are some good interview questions? So I had that. I didn't have to think about that, thankfully. And I'm chopping up with Timbo, and I'm like, I'm like, yo, I want to do some interviews today too. And he was like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, you should do that. And I'm like, can I interview you? And he's just like, yeah, bro, of course. Just like, that's my Timbo voice. Yeah, bro, of course. And I'm just like, yes. Like, I'm like, okay, bet, fire. And then David Velez was there too. And David is always down to help me with a video, bro. Like, always down to help me with a video. Yeah, bro, whatever. Like, whatever you want to film, whatever. Anything. And, so I interviewed Timbo, I interviewed David. And, now I'm feeling more warmed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling warmed up. I'm feeling comfortable. And from there, I was just like, I'm just like, one more. Like, okay, I'm like, all right, I did 2, let me do 3. I did 3, let me do 4. 4, let me do 5. Let me just, you know what I mean? And I still didn't really feel like doing it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't exactly like feeling it. I kind of been in the house a lot. I just been in the crib editing. More so, I haven't really been talking to like Matt. I haven't been in a room with 100 people in a while. So, but it was cool though. It was cool, and I was just thinking about like, what is the me at home editing? Like, what is he gonna think? You know what I mean? Like, and I've been in situations where I'll go to film and I'll be so tired and drained. I'll film like 1 or 2 interviews. And then, when I come home and I'm editing, I'm like, damn, I don't even got a video. Like, I don't even got a video. I'll be sick. And I was, so I'm thinking about that. I'm like, yo, let me make my future self proud, bro. Let me just do 1 more. I end up doing 7, and it was fire. It was fire. Shout out to everybody who did an interview with me. Dan, Tyshawn, Timbo, David, Eddie, whatchamacallit, Manny. Who else? I think I'm missing one. I said 7, right? Paulie. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start editing it yet, but I think it's gonna come out good. You just gotta lock in. It's a fact. Just gotta lock in. And basically I say that to say, like, it helped me thinking that, like, I already made up my mind that, like, it don't, whether or not it's fun, whether or not I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just about, do I want to do it? Can I do it? And how, will I do it? And I'm just like, bro, I can definitely physically do it. Like, I can definitely set my camera up and chop it up with people. I'm physically able to do that. you know. That I feel like the idea that everything has to like be fun all the time, that's just like such a privileged like mindset. Like once you set up shop and they start seeing you do one, they want to stick around and have you pick them. Yeah, bro, that's the cool thing too. Like, bro, people actually want to like chop it up with me, which is fire. Like that helps a bunch, bro. That helps so much. Definitely helps a lot. Because you ask them a question and they hear it, they want to ask the same question and they answer, yeah, facts. People want to get their bars off. Definitely. People want to get their bars off. So, you know, and I want to give people the platform for it. I had some great convos, but you know what's funny, y'all? I was telling my boy, I'm like, yo, I wish I had the Meta glasses, bro, because dog, I did interviews, right? I did 7 interviews, but bro, the best convos I had that day was all off camera, bro. Just some top tier convos, bro. Just good yap sessions. Just some quality yap sessions. And that's usually how it is. That's literally usually how it is. Like bro, the best convos be off camera, bro. And it's just, I just be thinking, bro, if I had the Meta glasses, bro, it would be nothing to just pop them on, bro, and just keep chopping it up. Like, you know, as long as everybody's good, as long as nobody's like sharing their social security number, like, bro, just some, bro, we be having just, I had hella good convos, bro. Hella good convos. Them glasses would be content for days, bro. Content for days. Y'all don't even know, bro. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them eventually. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna be thoroughly entertained. Telling you. I think I seen them refurbished. Let me look it up actually. How much are those glasses? I think I saw them refurbished. I saw the Furby edition ones for like $180. Yeah, 180 refurbished. Meta Ray-Ban glasses. Whoa, these ones are 140. Size 0. That might be too small for my noggin. That might be too small for my schnoggin. Gen 1 Wayfair. Oh, they got different designs. They got the white. Only thing with these, chat, you know what I be seeing people like talk to me about these is like when you turn it on, there's like a flashing light on the thingy. But bruh, that's better for me, bruh. I'm not trying to sneakily, covertly record people. Like, yes, bruh, put the flashing light. Like, yes, I'm here. I'm filming. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're live. Yo, you live? Yes, bro. You see the flashing light? Yeah, we're live, bro. What's good? Not live, but vlogging. I think you go live on them too. For like, yeah, I think you go live. That's crazy. Live on the glasses? What the hell? Nah, live on the Yo, live at a tournament on the glasses? Bro, stop. Bro, don't play. Don't play, bro. You telling me I could use my phone to vlog and I could be live on the glasses? It's crazy. That could be crazy. And then I could answer all them people. Yo, anybody, you live, bro? Oh, you not live? No, I'm not live, man. I don't want to be live in 720 frames. You know what I'm saying? 720p, 30 frames, bro. No, I'm not live. until I could afford like a camera, like 10's finest, like he could go live and it could be 60, you know what I mean? 60 frames, all of that. Till then, I'm gonna be vlogging it. Yeah, 180. I think this is the best price I've seen on these. 180, 12 sold in the last 24 hours. But yeah, these could be fire. I ain't gonna lie. I could make for some fire content. Fire. But yeah, chat, let me be an example of just like, bro, just put the work in, whether you feel like it or not, bro. Just put the work in. And then I mess around, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling like it, bro. Oh my gosh. Chat, I rode my wheel over there, bro. It was raining outside, bro. I was just praying it was just a nice sunny day. I could just ride my wheel down. No, bro. No. Pouring rain. Cold. I was waiting for the bus. I felt like I was in one of them sad movies, bro. Bro, a bus drove by that wasn't our bus, and it hit a puddle of water, bro, and splashed me, bro. My pants were soaked with dirty water off the street, bro. I was so sick. I'm like, bro, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Finally, I made it there. It was all good. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Gotta put in that work though. I'm putting in this leg work, chat. Putting in this leg work for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoying the content. Hopefully y'all enjoying the content, man. How y'all feeling about the streams? We've been picking up the stream consistency. How y'all messing with the, you know what I'm saying? Just the quantity of streams. I said I was gonna just stream every Monday, but I'm like, we could do more than that. We could do more than that. I want to say ideally, like 5 days a week would be fire. Just 5 days a week. Just getting on stream, even if it's just for an hour, 2 hours. Like how long we been on now? 3 hours. Oh my gosh, we're coming up on 3 hours. Yeah, we're gonna call it at the 3 hour mark. I'm just doing some editing right now. Wow, it's 1 a.m. Time flies. We get some clips going. So far I posted 6 clips from this tournament. We'll do a couple more tonight. I don't know how many. We might drop another 5 maybe. See how I'm feeling. Do another 5 clips. I'll try to make them varied. Just let everybody, you know what I'm saying? Try to show off a couple different people's best moments. Some people obviously gonna have more than others because they were just sharper, you know. But you know, I'm gonna try to find something good from everybody. It's not always possible, but I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely trying. Tomorrow's Monday, chat. We're in the gym tomorrow. Y'all, I'm about to start getting in the gym a little bit more. Start getting in the gym a little more. Just start leveling up. It's about that time. It is about that time. What do you find to be the hardest part of the whole handball project? The hardest part? That's a good question. Hardest part? I would say like self-motivating. I'll say self-motivating is probably the hardest part, because it's like whether I do it or not, like, you know, of course people care, but like most people aren't just telling me that they care, or that, you know, like I'll meet people who have never said a word to me and they'll be like, yo, I really love what you do, XYZ. I've been watching you for 4 years. And it's like, okay, you've been enjoying my content for 4 years. And it's taken 4 years for me to hear from you that like you really rock with what I'm doing. So, you know, yeah, just self-motivating, just knowing that like what I'm doing is making a difference and it's good work, it's righteous work. That's probably the hardest part. And then also I'll say like, you know, talking about it with family, like going to the gym, you need a good purpose to continue it. Yeah, facts. It's a fact. It's just like going to the gym, actually. It's like, what's the purpose? You gotta make your own purpose sometimes. But yeah, it's been a few years now, so I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. A few years of being intentional. I've been getting real intentional over the last few months also. You know, more than before. And it's making a difference. I think like a couple years of like moving how I'm moving now, like could be big, you know, a couple years, even like, you know, a couple more months even. I think 2026 is going to be, you know, it's going to be a year. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what or how I'm going to like go to the next level, but I just know that it's never how you plan it. It's never how you plan it. Proud of the work you're doing. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. It's never the way you plan it. That's all I know. You know, I can't even. I don't even know. Like I remember I was making like $1 per video I posted, and I was just like spamming mad videos every day, 10 videos a day, so that's like $10 a day. I remember thinking, I was brainstorming with one of my boys, and I'm like, yo, like, what if I chained together like multiple videos? Like if I put like 2-3 highlights in one, maybe that could scale. Bro, that same week or the next week, I'm not on my phone like that whole week, bro. Bro, tell me why I pull open one of my social medias and there's literally like $100 in there. Like one video just made me $100. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And that's not the norm at all. That is not the norm. But it's just interesting how like you brainstorm and you plan ways to elevate, and then like just something just left field just like, you know, works out. It's just like, wow, okay, new plan, I guess. Switch up the plan, move from there. But yeah, I'm just trying to have fun with it. I think the most important part was with like content and stuff is just like getting over the views and the numbers, because those are things like that you literally cannot control. You know, I can't control how many of you guys click the like button. I literally can't control it myself. But what I can control is how many videos I post. What I can control is what type of energy do I bring when I get in front of y'all, right? I can control that myself personally. You know, I can control whether or not like I make merch and offer merch, you know. I can't control how many people buy it. I can't control that. So there's no point in like stressing about things that, you know, we can't control. And that's something that I'm learning. I'm still learning, you know. But yeah, man, y'all been great, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all been great. Y'all have definitely made your boy feel appreciated, feel welcome. And, you know, I'm really grateful for y'all. So, you know, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Making this process and this grind, like, you know, feel comfortable, feel worth it. You know, I appreciate it. Everybody who pulls up to the streams, everybody who engages with the vids, comments, likes the vids, even just watch the vids, watch an ad, you know, like that means a lot, for real. Shout out to y'all, man. All right, y'all, it's officially been 3 hours. We just hit the 3-hour mark. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. I'm doing some editing now. I'm gonna edit a little bit for the rest of the night, so look out for some clips on Facebook, Insta, TikTok, and YouTube. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, God willing. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. We're streaming every Monday, so regardless of whether we stream on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, a Friday, a Sunday. We streamed last night too. Well, today's Sunday. Last night, Saturday. We're gonna be streaming every Monday, guaranteed. We're locked into that. I made that commitment. We're locked in on Mondays. I said I was gonna do 7, but I made plans to go to the gym around that time, so we gotta adjust a little bit. We're gonna be on a little bit earlier. I want to say maybe 4, maybe 3, 4, maybe sooner. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And God willing, we will tap in tomorrow. Get some sleep tonight, man. Make sure y'all get some sleep tonight. Why does it feel early? It's 1 a.m. Are we getting off? Are we getting off too soon? It's literally 1 a.m. One a.m. Time to call rookie. Yo, say I won't. Say I won't. Say I won't. Because you would be right. I will never call that man at 1 a.m. again. Hell no. Do not LMAO. Nah, absolutely not. But who told me to call them? Angel Marquez, chat. I got Angel Marquez's number. Chat. But it is too late. It's definitely too late. Yeah, now is it's it's too late. It's too late. Look. Tournaments, opens, step on the court, focus. Said I got a plan, but I don't show it. Steady growing. Bowling. I control it. Crowd get excited when I roll it. And he got power but no placement. Just give me a setup, I'm waiting. Told my partner for the game. If you want the middle, you could take it. I love y'all boys, man. Peace. Down points, you still gotta try. If you shoot it low, then I gotta slide. It's like when I shoot, it's a homicide. And after the game, we gon' shake hands. We just made it to the finals. Please nobody do the rain dance. If I see you standing idle, I'ma hit a cut and make you change stance. And every moment here is vital. Feel like Carlene going primal. Best believe I'm coming for the title. Me versus me, I don't